They look salty. Salty a good word? No?
Yeah, sure. Hi, everyone. I'm back for a Cafecito Thursday. I think it's been like 3 weeks since I was on Cafecito.
Yeah.
Is it 2 weeks?
People are not happy with you right now.
I think it's 2 weeks.
How's it going, beautiful people of Instagram? This is Jose Trujillo, and this is the beautiful...
Lizette Trujillo.
Bam! Yeah. Today's Cafecito Thursday, guys. We talk about your hustle with your partner.
Yeah.
We talk about working together, making things happen.
Because we work together, so that's what we know.
Yeah, well, we're not going to talk about something we don't know.
Yeah.
So working together, getting that grind, that hustle, whatever you want to call it, winning.
Yeah. You're like yelling in my ear.
Oh, I'm sorry. How's it going, David? How's it going, Candace? Wrestler Art. Good to see you guys here. Thank you so much. Guys, we're going to talk about different stuff that we... first of all, she hasn't been here in like weeks. So...
I haven't.
I don't want to give her a hard time. Be gentle with her. But let her know what's going on.
Well, I had the flu.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys.
I was part of that. Our son, Daniel, gave me the flu.
You got to show up even if you have the flu.
Oh, man. It was real bad. It was horrible. It was really, really
bad. It really was. I'm sorry.
I did not feel good. And so...
She was like this.
Because I didn't feel good, I wasn't going to be on camera.
Yeah.
I think I still feel like the puffy effects.
No. May them be away. Away. Be gone, puffy effects.
So, that was exciting.
Yeah. So we have a takeaway about being in a place where you feel like because you felt like you set back, right? Like you...
Oh, I'm like so behind. I'm like still catching up on work that I needed to get done.
Okay.
But week that I was like...
But how do you handle that? Because you didn't go off, like, you didn't go bananas at any time.
I still had to work.
Right.
There was I think there was 2 days where you were like, go lay down and go away.
Yeah.
But...
Go away.
Go away. But I still had to work. So I think there was the stress of not feeling good.
Okay.
And feeling like you couldn't perform at your same pace. I think I felt deeply frustrated that I couldn't perform
at the pace
that I'm used to. And that I was had all these orders. I mean, you're talking about there was it was just kind of a cluster of New Year's, Christmas, flu. We were moving.
We're moving at the same time.
And knowing that I had this, my body was literally fighting against me.
Oh, that body's always fighting against us.
So I think I felt deeply frustrated.
Yeah.
And you've been really helpful.
As usual.
In helping me get orders out because I couldn't have done it alone.
Yeah.
And
this is when we need more people right now. Guys, if you're a solopreneur, start growing.
Yeah. It made me wish that we had people helping us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we used to have a couple of people helping us, and then we're like, dude, let's just take care of this right now ourselves. Bad idea.
Well, when you're sick, it's a bad idea. A super bad idea.
Get a couple of interns. I need to get a couple of interns.
We really, really, really needed the help. I needed the help so that I feel like I would have felt less stress.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. We definitely need some hands packaging.
What were your takeaways with me not being as helpful?
No, well, you're always... See, the thing is that when you're a solopreneur or a duet right here, you end up doing the job. If you're committed, you end up doing the job of 5 people at least. A single person's doing the job of 5 people. Or 5 employees, let's call it that. Those of you who have businesses, you guys know what I'm talking about. Maybe even more people, right? You end up wearing a lot of hats. So you being in a place where you didn't feel good and you weren't performing at your max, made me feel like, oh man, I didn't lose 1 person, I just lost 5.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
I just lost 5 people.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. That's why you need to grow as a small business. You need to grow.
I was like, get it together.
Yeah. When I don't show up, it's. I mean, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I feel like 5 people are gone. At least 5 people.
Yeah.
Same thing with her. She doesn't show up. It's like 5 people are gone. Like, oh man.
Sorry.
So the takeaway for me is, look, it's okay. Be gentle. Understand it's better to be. That's why I sent you off. I was like, dude, you got to go home and rest.
What was really great about it, because I would open emails and they'd be like, is my order moving? And I felt like, not that it's their problem, because my being sick is not our customer's problem.
No.
Like, they should still get their order.
Right.
And so, but I felt like they were really kind about me being like, look, I'm a day behind. I came down with the flu, not your problem, but I'm going to get this taken care of for you.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I was letting people down by not getting the order out. Because I think I have an expectation for my work and what it looks like.
Yeah, totally.
Even though I'm just packaging.
Totally.
Right?
Well, no, it's not just packaging. You're doing a lot of stuff.
I make it look like a present. When they open it, it's like...
It's a lot of stuff.
Jose Trujillo got there.
Yeah, like I got there and personally handed the painting.
Yeah, and I felt like really horrible that I was like letting people down. I hated those emails. I was like,
How's it going, Alexandra?
So
How's
sorry.
it going? Corn, Poppy, KG,
Galler.
K Galler,
JK.
How's it going? Good to see you guys here. Yeah, the thing is that when you're feeling down under the weather, you're feeling sick or whatever you're feeling, it's much better to go rest. It's much better to go rest and to for me it was a great. Every time something like this happens, every time something like we slow down or we fall behind.
Right.
For me, it's a great reminder of, man, it's like. It's that moment is not the problem. The problem is the 364 days I didn't prepare for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm very hard on myself. I'm very hard on myself in the sense of like I feel like I need to be on, but I need to be prepared. Which brings us to a next point. Being prepared.
Right.
So I think that if you are not prepared when life hits you, right? In this case, we don't expect this kind of stuff. Like, no one expects bad stuff.
Right.
Right. So when life hits you, you're like, oh man, like, well, this is normal. This is something that happens. It's okay, right? But it isn't when you're running a business, right? And it's not your fault. It's the guy steering the boat. It's my fault, right? I should have been prepared for a situation like that.
And it's really hard. I think that's the frustrating thing, is that it's really hard to prepare for when you get sick.
Yeah. It's well, you don't know what to prepare for. Nobody does, because there's all this things in life.
And it's very rare. Like, the last time we got sick was 3 years ago, I think, was the last time we really got that. Daniel and I got sick. This
Mexican doesn't get sick.
You never get sick. So it's really hard to prepare for that. Like, we did all the right things. We got vaccinated. It was like, we're going to make it through this holiday. It's going to be awesome. And it was like, just kidding.
Yeah.
So.
Alexandra Matias Art says, getting my daily dose of Jose Trujillo inspiration and pep talk. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. Thank you so much, Alexandra.
Bam, bam,
bam. K Gallic, our JK says you have the best talks.
Yay!
Yeah, we do have the best
Thanks
talks.
For being
Thank you so much.
With me today.
Appreciate it. So, when things happen, like, how should you prepare? How much should you prepare? Sorry, guys.
Oh no. Just go like this.
No.
Right?
Yeah, there you go. Sorry about that, guys. Should you prepare? How much should you prepare? And how often should you come up with a plan?
Right.
So when things happen, because people get sick, you fall behind, God forbid, an accident, whatever, right? We don't like to talk like that. We don't like to think like that because we're like, well, let's not be negative, but let's also not be unrealistic. Like, you don't want to keep talking about it, but it should come up.
Right.
You know, it should come up once, I don't know, once a year, twice a year, whatever. Be like, okay, what are we going to do? Maybe even once a month. Who knows? But it shouldn't be like a thing like, oh my God, I'm scared. No, like, let's talk about what do we do in case of a fire?
Right.
Right? What do we do in case of, I don't know, whatever, right? Whatever situation, right? Any situation, I won't have a car for a whole week, or I don't know, we're moving. What do we do? Because we're gonna move and we're gonna be busy, and and you probably got sick because you got like very tired. I'm thinking like your immune system.
Lower. I mean, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because we're on high motion.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you're like, oh.
Yeah, and then I was down for the count.
And I do believe that sometimes the body says, hold on. You don't want to rest me? I'll rest myself.
Well, on NPR today, they were talking about the flu pandemic or whatever.
Yeah. No, they're not here for that.
There was
Nobody
like
wants to hear about
2,000
that.
people in Arizona that got sick with the actual flu. Like, we had the actual flu, which was not fun.
I didn't.
So.
I don't get no flu. Stay away from me.
I mean,
be gone,
some
flu.
stuff was a little unavoidable, but it was not fun. It wasn't cute. I was sick. So, yes, being prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So, how prepared should you be to the point to be paranoid? I don't know. Maybe that's not your gig. That's not my gig.
No, I just think pragmatic, right?
Pragmatic.
Like when I was sick, I was like, this is the day when it would have been wonderful if we would have had someone like that we had help us before, being able to call them in and be like, hey, can you help for 8 hours?
Right, but it doesn't work that way. Like it does, but you're doing the work of 5 people.
Right, but I'm just talking about this situation.
Right.
Like in this moment. Like you're thinking future like employees.
No, I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about you do the work of 5 people. One person wasn't going to cut it. If you got sick, one person was going to do
Right, but
very
it would
little.
have been maybe a little bit helpful in that moment.
Right.
You're thinking about something else. But I'm just saying in that moment it would have been like...
I'm still thinking in that moment, why not bring 5 instead of 1?
I mean...
Just saying.
Yeah, but then you talk about like training. Like I was already sick and then I wouldn't have been able to train them.
No, not at that moment. Yeah, I get it.
Like in that moment. Like that was like an emergency moment. I wouldn't have been like, here's how you package.
I was
like,
but that's an emergency. That's an emergency escape. My mind here is what could I have done in the 364 days prior to that? I know it's crazy, but that's how I think.
Got it.
What could I have done?
Okay, travel that road. Talk to them about that one because that's a good one.
Yeah, like if you have a I don't know, whatever, like something goes off, right, in your art career or whatever, your art business. Let's not even talk about art business or anything like that. Maybe you're an artist and you're trying to get a gallery show, okay? You go to the gallery show. She disengaged because I started talking about something else. It's the same thing. Come back to me, man. Come back to me now.
I'm here.
So let's say you're trying to get a gallery show, right? And you're like, oh, man. You go to the gallery show. And then the person says, oh, all right, cool. We're going to do a show, right?
Right.
We're going to do a show of your work. Actually, I am, this happened to me, by the way, and it happened to me when I was 14 years old. This is how I got my one-person show. My very first one-person show. The gallery owner said, I love what you do. I love your stuff. Like that, right? They were really in need of someone.
Right.
They're like, you're energetic. You're a young buck. You can get this done. Okay, we're going to need, like, I think they asked me like 50 paintings.
Right.
To do a one-person show. Guess what? I had them. Had I not had them, you know what I mean?
No, yeah. You were prepared.
I would have never met that opportunity. And that gave me a rise in my mind, like, oh, I can do this.
Right.
But had I not had them, I was over prepared.
Right.
I was over prepared. Now I wasn't over prepared in the sense that, oh man, I have to think about it, I have to brainstorm it, and then I'll go see a gallery. I was over prepared in the sense that I was always trying to do more than I was needed, more than what was required.
Which is what we should do, right? When we're seeking personal excellence. You're right.
Exactly. So that's one of the things that happened to me.
Well, the goal that I set for myself was to be ahead instead of on time.
Yeah, on time is late.
Right. And so I think because it was the holiday, I gave myself just the on time thingy. And then getting sick was a reminder of, oh, no, I have to be ahead. Like, I have to be ahead all the time. And I think I talked to you about this the other day where I was like, no, it's just I didn't prepare. I wasn't prepared for me to be sick. Right? For that. That unexpected.
I still take all the responsibility.
Okay. Well.
For this man.
I like it.
So.
I'll blame you. I'm just kidding.
Did we get someone here in the studio? No, huh?
I don't know.
All right. So yeah, let's continue with this.
But we got about like five more minutes.
Oh man. So yeah, guys, let us know what you are getting out of this. If this is something that is valuable to you, if it matters to you, would you guys agree that you have to over prepare? I don't believe in preparing. I think preparing is you'll be average. You'll get in an average. I believe in over preparing.
Yeah.
If I'm going to a situation where I'm not sure, or even if you have a good idea. Right. Even if you have a good idea, you're like, I'm going to make a living out of creating artwork. Right. Let's say that you say that to yourself. I'm going to make a living creating artwork, let's stick with this one. I'm going to make a living creating artwork. And then all of a sudden you're like, man, okay, well I have this month's to prospect, to get galleries and to get shows and to sell the work and blah blah blah.
Right.
You're more than likely you're underestimating what is needed. So it's much better to over prepare. When you get there, you realize, oh man, I underestimated, and you thought you were doing a lot.
Right.
This happens to me often.
Right.
And I have to constantly raise the bar and be like, oh, okay, I completely underestimated this. This happens to me like online when we're selling online. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And all of a sudden the day comes and I'm like, what happened? I underestimated.
Yeah. I told myself that I needed to write down my big goals, but then I had to have it prepared. Like, this is my daily goal, and try to match it every day.
Yeah, like the to-do list.
Yeah.
The daily to-dos.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I do that. I talk to you guys a lot about that kind of stuff on YouTube, where you want to have your, like Lizette right now, so that's a perfect explanation of this. Like, have your main goals. Dude, these dogs are going crazy. Have your main goals, like where you want to go, right? Your compass. And then have the what is it going
Only you can hear them. No one else is bothered by them.
Because they're not talking back. And then have your to-do list, like the thing that you have to do that day to start taking you there. I don't know. Does that make any sense?
No, it does.
So in whatever you do today, like whatever you do in your goal setting, try to over prepare, because you don't know what's going to happen. I mean, you might get sick, and this doesn't mean that you go on a negative rant, like a negative mindset. Mm-hmm. What it means is you just become pragmatic. You're like, okay, well, in case of this, in case of that.
My goal is pretty lofty. But I figure that because we can always produce more than we set ourselves to do. So my goal is pretty lofty during the day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I don't.
So that if I underperform, I still got more done than I expected. Like, if you just set the expectation, you're not going to really push for it.
Gotcha, yeah, totally. All right, well, that's it. Yeah, what are you looking at me like that for?
Because you talk about that all the time.
About what?
About, like, setting the bar super high so that you'll get to the stars. Maybe you won't get to the moon, but you get to the stars.
But why are you laughing? What's not funny? Tell them.
Because you were looking at me like, what are you talking about?
What? All right, guys.
I'm not sick anymore. Yeah. I promise. Maybe a little wonky, but not that wonky.
What's wonky?
Like, just, what? Not fully in the groove of Cafecito Thursday.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling it. There, be part of this Cafecito Thursday.
I love you.
All right, guys. I love you too.
Well, we'll be back next Thursday.
Yeah, together.
Again. Yeah, I'm back again.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. I hope that you guys got any value out of this. Whatever.
They're like, eh.
No, they're not.
I'm just kidding.
No, they're not. Whatever piece of value. You're like, eh.
No, I'm not. I'm totally engaged. I told you. I'm here. Cafecito Thursday.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to do Takeaway Friday tomorrow at noon.
Maybe I'll be a part of Takeaway Friday. No?
You decide, guys. You decide.
Oh, that'll be the poll. Yeah. Should I join in on Takeaway Friday?
Tomorrow at
it's
noon,
not that
guys.
Exciting for them.
Every day, every weekday, we come to you at noon with an insight and a tip and whatever. There's something always. On Mondays, I do Mindset Mondays. So how to get your mindset right. On Tuesdays, it's marketing. Mm-hmm. Wednesdays, it's an art demo that I do. I do an art demo just about every day, but I do a special one on Wednesdays. And then on Thursdays, we do cafecito, where we have cafecito. Just means coffee, right? Just coffee.
It's coffee in Spanish.
Coffee. And little coffee. And little coffee. And on Fridays, I do Takeaway Friday. So thank you so much for joining at noon every single weekday, Arizona time. Take care. And text someone. I don't know.
And again, if you guys have questions about... We always say have questions about being in a partnership, but really, if you have questions for us that you want us to ask us,
yeah, because maybe you're not in a partnership and you're like, this doesn't help. Maybe you will be in a partnership if you're doing it seriously. You're gonna sooner or later
you're gonna have someone you work with.
It has
you can send us. You can ask us whatever. Well, DM, not whatever, but ask us questions. Yeah. We'll answer them.
Yeah.
Not whatever, but you know what I mean. DM me, and guys, I do get back to people. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer because I'm like creating artwork and being busy and whatnot. But I'll get back to you guys. If I don't, I'll just pass the phone to her and be like. And if anyone watching purchased from us in the last 2 weeks, I'm sorry that I was so slow.
Oh,
so I did feel bad about that.
Oh, it'll be okay. Guys, thank you. Take care. Adios. Oh, no, I didn't turn this off. Oh, no.